Due to the nature of this program, listener aggression is advised.
Hey, I'm Carla. I'm Heidi.
And we're the Butcher Babies.
This is Charlie Scene.
Yo, what's up? This is AJ from Fire from the Gods.
This is Rich Ward, the Duke of Metal from Fozzy.
Saddam Leader from In Search of Sun.
This is Beefcake the Mighty from Guam.
And Postulus Maximus.
Ahoy, this is Chris from Maelstrom.
Yo, what's up? This is J-Dog from Hollywood Undead.
Hi, this is Ash Costello from New Year's Day.
This is Tommy Vex from the Bad Wolves.
This is Joe from Dead.
Brutality!
And I'll tell you now to stay fucking metal, yeah!
Hi guys, I'm Daniel and this is
Dominik and we are from
Radwaste.
And you are listening to
Honest Brutality.
Hello everybody and welcome to Honest Brutality. This is the show that is all things rock, metal, and stuff that doesn't suck. I'm your host Evil and I'm joined by my co-host.
This is Big Sloppy Motherfuckers. What's up?
Oh man, we are killing it today. We are gonna have a lot of fun.
Yep, we're going to Switzerland today.
I know it. I love going there.
Yeah,
never been, but we call over there all the time.
Yes, we do.
And we have a band on the line.
Yeah,
we are really excited to talk to. These guys are doing some super cool stuff.
Yep, we have a couple members of the band Radwaste on the line. Hello, fellas.
Hi there.
Hi, everyone. Hi.
What's up?
Why don't you guys take a second and introduce yourselves?
Well, my name's Dominik. I'm the drummer of Radwaste. And next to me is...
I'm the singer. I'm Daniel. Hi, guys. And I play guitar too.
Yes, you do. You play it well, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So I have a copy of your new album, War Within, which... Hello is straight up in your face metal, man.
Glad you like it, man.
It's really good. It's really, I got to tell you.
Thank you very much.
The way I found you guys, what we do on our show, if you're not familiar, on our radio show, we find bands that are either unsigned or underplayed. Are a lot of them, and we try to get them exposure.
We definitely are.
Well, and we have like a 50-50 mix of submissions that we go through and play. And other times when we're looking at these submissions, what happens is we call it the rabbit hole because we're pulling up their videos to watch them and see what they're all about. And on the side, there's, if you like this, check out this video.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that's kind of how this happened, right?
Yeah, I was surfing the web looking for bands to play on our show, and I came across this little band called Radwaste. And they had a video for a song called The Lamb. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, we got to play this. and then I hit you guys up and you actually sent me a copy of the album. And I'm here to tell you guys, that is a stone cold killer. Great album.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you
guys
so fucking much.
Glad you like it.
Oh yeah. Now we got to talk a little bit. Your band name, Radwaste. Tell people why you named your band Radwaste. I think it's pretty cool.
We have a rehearsal room near some nuclear plants, and we get wasted a lot, so kind of figured it is, radioactive waste, and it also sounds rad, right?
Yeah. There you go. And I got to tell you, this is no slam, no slight, but the first thing I thought I see. The way that you've done the band's name, the name itself, Radwaste, the way that the letters are written, and then we're listening to the music, and it like transported me back to my earlier years, the late 80s, early 90s when the thrash scene was very much alive and well, because there's a very thrashy element to what you guys do.
I hope so.
Yeah, it is. Well, it doesn't really represent our music style that much because we don't, you've listened to the album, so it's not typical thrash metal as in the 80s and 90s.
Right.
It's modern and melodic.
I mean, it's not just Slayer, No. Tendency today is, everything that sounds like Slayer is thrash metal.
Right.
So, and so we try to, bring some different elements into it, but yeah, sure.
You made it your own.
We like thrash metal, so.
Yeah, well, it's fresh. It is fresh, and you can hear the influences of some Megadeth and some Exodus in there. Bands, by the way, I really, and when I say Exodus, I'm talking about modern day Exodus, what they're doing now. I think that's what you guys are more.
Yeah, like the twin guitar stuff.
Yeah,
they do a lot.
Yeah,
I love that.
And I don't think we hear enough of that anymore, because what you guys are doing is you're really guitar based. You're as far as on the forefront, a lot of lead, a lot of great riffs. And that's the stuff I love. And I'm glad to see you guys putting that at the forefront and really pounding it out.
Yeah, I think we just love doing like the twin guitar stuff. That's what we like to do. So, I hate writing lyrics. That's why the guitar solos are longer. So, there's long guitar parts because I suck at writing lyrics, So that's how this happens.
I love your honesty. That is awesome, man. Oh my God! So you guys just put out a video the other day, a 360 video. I noticed.
Oh yeah, sure.
That was kind of cool. People are starting to get around to that, but I thought that was pretty neat. Little live. What was the song? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Never ending.
Never ending. That's right. That's right. And it sounded great, by the way. But the 360 video is a pretty cool thing. It kind of makes you feel like you're interactive with the band. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, why not? I bought this little 360 camera, and it was actually a record release show. So we thought, hey, why not? Let's pop this thing on, and just let it record the whole show. So we got more of this. When I eventually get to it, I will upload more 360 videos.
Well, cool. I dig them. I think they're a cool thing. And I don't think you can use social media enough these days. I mean, that's the lifeblood of the industry, unfortunately, at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
And we suck at it, man. There's no likes. Come on. Barely 1,000.
Well, you guys have been a band for 10 years now, and you actually put out an album back in, I think, 2010, correct?
Yeah, sure. That was a long time ago.
And then you guys took a step back. I guess somebody decided they had to have kids and fucked everything up. No, I get it.
Including the gene pool.
That's what happened.
That's exactly what happens. Things got a little slower within the band, and we also had a lineup change. The old drummer was leaving.
Yeah, this guy joined.
And me joined, exactly. And this also had us taken a step back because I had to learn all the songs that they've written before, and we had to write new stuff together with my own style of drumming and my influence. And so it just took a little while until we got actually to the point where we had enough material to record another album. So yeah, that's why it took 8 years in the end.
Yeah, well, it paid off. I mean, because what happens is when you have enough time to really build an album, because you guys didn't do an EP, you did a full album, which is really cool. Because more commonly today you see EPs, mostly because they're less expensive and easier to do. But you guys did a full length album, but you had the time to do it, and so all your songs on there, there's no filler songs. Every one of them's good.
Well, thanks.
We're glad. We kicked. There were more songs, of course, and we kicked some songs out, and we just kept the good ones.
So basically, you got rid of the ones that Dominik wrote and kept the rest. Is that what happened?
We did.
Fucking drummers.
Damn, don't know anything about music.
It was all blast beats. So
yeah.
It's basically black metal. So.
I always mess with bass players and drummers, mostly because I sit here at the table with the drummer every day.
Yep.
I give him a lot of shit.
Yeah, he tries, but I'm not going to take any shit off a singer.
But you know exactly. We drummers, we can take it.
That's right. We got thick skin.
Yeah.
So tell me, guys, you've had the album out for a little while now. How's it going? You guys getting some good response on it?
It's mixed. Let's say it's mixed. It's very hard for us right now to get people to do reviews for our album because whenever we hit up a magazine, like, hey, are you interested? And most of them do not answer at all, or some of them come back to us and say, yeah, we could do that, but it will cost you like 200 euros or whatever.
It's fucked up, man, really.
Yeah, that's absolutely, that's just, basically, that's just shit. I mean, no, you can't.
They want you to pay them to do a review?
It's really weird, man.
I mean,
how convoluted is that? How are you going to be honest when you're paying somebody to fucking do it?
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's just paid promotion.
Yeah. Especially if they fucking hate it. I mean,
to be honest, the reviews we actually get are pretty okay, pretty good. But there's not that many reviews yet.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to see what we can do to help you out over here. We're going to reach out to some of our connections. We're going to get you some reviews and
awesome.
We'll get you out of that.
And we only charge 150 euros.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Pesos. Pesos.
Yeah. No.
You guys shared with us basically your EPK, your album in several formats. I've checked it out. Again, I want to mimic what Sloppy had said. It's a badass album. I love it. We're excited to play it over here and get the exposure going to our listeners. They're going to love it. We know that. I was looking at your photo, the band photo that you sent over here.
Pretty ugly, boys.
Yeah.
Pretty ugly.
You know, you think Switzerland and you think, these beautiful people. Well, you guys have just shattered that image.
The problem is we try to do some magic with Photoshop, but no amount of Photoshop can redeem us, man. We're just ugly bastards. There's
no, actually, you guys, I love it. That is quintessential metal photograph right there.
Really is.
It's badass.
It really is.
But I had to bust your chops a little bit, test you, see how you reacted.
Take it, man.
And by the way, it's been a great cure for my constipation. So.
Oh.
Glad we're helping you.
You guys are givers. I appreciate it.
That's what she said.
No, there it is. There it is. All right, man. So, have you guys been? I know you played your album release show and you played a few others. Have you guys been able to get out live much at all?
Yeah, we just had another show yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday night and the week before. So we had like 2 gigs just recently, and now October is going to be a little calmer now.
November.
Next gig will be in November, where we will be headlining the first show now in this year. So yeah, we're excited to do that.
Except from our release party, I guess.
Yeah, of course.
I guess that's a headlining show too. But yeah, and then we'll see next year. Some more shows, maybe some festivals.
Hopefully, yeah.
What does the scene look like over there right now? We're not familiar with, we're not over there. Your boots on the ground. What is your regional local scene? What does that look like for you? Is it a pretty active scene?
Well, mainly it's the Swiss metal scene is not too big. The main reason or the main problem we got over here is we got too many bands and too few of locations.
Ton of bands, man. Yeah.
Wow.
And it's
cool bands too.
Yeah, there's a lot of good bands, though. Nothing about them, not at all. But there's just like you don't have too many locales where you can go out and play some gigs, because just in our area we got like maybe 2 or 3 venues that really cover metal. And you cannot simply go back each 2 or 3 months to play a show in the same venue. It just doesn't work, because people won't come over to see you again. And so all of the bands in this country are fighting for the same venues, for the same slots to play there.
It's weird.
I just got a visual of a bunch of guys in Switzerland fighting in a parking lot, just pulling the flyers off each other's cars.
Mostly we throw cheese bricks at each other.
Well, we know you guys got some killer army knives, so we're concerned about you.
Yeah. Well trained. Well, that's interesting. So you guys are doing these shows outside of your area then? You're touring around the surrounding countries, or?
Not yet.
Not yet. No, we always try to get a foot or two in like Germany or Austria, Italy, and France. But
we're looking into that.
It's quite hard. Yeah. It's really quite hard. So most of all, we are in Switzerland, And even here, it's hard to get into another, let's say, like you would say, another state. We call it canton. Yeah, that's the Swiss thing. It's the same as a state in your area.
Right.
So it's even hard.
More like a county, right?
A county?
Yeah, I think it's more like a county
or a province or whatever. Yeah. So
let's say
something
province.
like that. Yeah.
So it's basically it's even hard to get into another province because people don't know you. People got their local bands and they're always like, yeah, maybe we could find a spot somewhere. We will hit you up when we know. And
but let's be honest, we just suck at planning ahead. We should have done that. So we're just late to the party, man.
So let's talk about the process of this album a little bit. How long did it take you? What were you thinking going into this? Where, what, when, why, how?
How? I don't know, man. It just happened. It just happened. No, I mean, it was a really long writing process. We basically, formed again as a band. We started new when Dominik joined us, and just one song a year, something like that.
When exactly did Dominik join you guys?
That was 14.
Like 4.5 years ago.
Okay.
14, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, 13, 14. Something like that.
Well, you don't want to hurry into things.
Okay, so it's more like 3 songs a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we get it. So you say you don't like to write lyrics, but yet you have to. So when you're writing a song and you're writing lyrics, are you writing about shit you really care about? Or are you just trying to fill up space on a paper?
Kind of both.
Okay. I get it. I mean, some people are just poets and it just flows out of them.
Right.
Others, like myself, when I'm writing a song, I got to find something I feel passionate about to some degree, but I'm not a great songwriter myself either, as far as lyricists go. But you got to find something you can connect with, and if you connect with it, then your audience can connect with it. So you find that as a challenge yourself?
Yeah, sure. Those are all lyrics that, come from the heart, as you say. No, it's all personal stuff in this album. With the first one, we were like, we had like an environmentalist agenda, and so we kind of scrapped that a little bit. So it's more personal this time. It's all stuff that really, affected our lives and, inspired us. So we had shit we had to go through. And so I think, the lyrics are more honest, but, it's still hard to put it into words, especially if it's not your like first language. So, and you don't want to, sound stupid or naive with stuff that is kind of important. So
that's interesting. We just talked, like I said, we just spoke with Chris from the last band. He's from Sweden, and talking about, for the global appeal, you have to do songs in English, and you guys are Swedish, obviously, so you have to translate that, and I can only imagine what the challenge could be. But they did a song, and I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but they actually did one in their native tongue in Swedish this time around. Have you guys ever just written one in Swiss?
No, we never wrote one, but we were joking about this a lot. And there are a very, very few Swiss bands that
actually do that.
Yeah. And we were sometimes we were fooling around like, hey, we could do that once, but
it just sounds dumb, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a very
no disrespect to those bands that try this, but
it's a very, very
it's a funny language, man. It sounds funny. It's you can't. It's hard to convey like frustration or anger because it's such a cutesy language. It's weird. It's weird. Swiss German is really weird.
I got to be really honest with you guys.
Oh, no.
The American knowledge of the Swiss language comes down to the Swedish chef.
Yeah.
It's Swedish. It's not even Swiss. But that's
a whole different thing.
It totally is. But my point is, Americans look at it all as all the same.
Yeah.
It's
we're such assholes.
We're dicks. I swear to God, Americans are fucking assholes. And it kind of all blends together. Does that make sense?
Sort of it does.
I mean, America all blends together for me too.
Right. I get it. I get
I can't. I mean, I know West Coast and East Coast cities like the big ones, but man, the part in the middle with the farms and stuff, I don't know what is there. So
that's just a big black hole.
Yeah.
And you're right.
I'm going to tell you something. That area though, that is where your fans are going to be. That area of the country, because that is the strongest area in the United States for metal, is what we call the Midwest. And that strings from Texas up to Tennessee, Arkansas, Missouri, Wisconsin. That whole area in there is a huge hotbed for metal still. When you get out on the East Coast, the West Coast, you've got your pockets of decent areas, but it's the Midwest that keeps the scene alive, basically, in our country.
All right. So I should study up, right?
Yeah. God damn it. Learn to say y'all. Yeah, your next song's got to be called Hey Y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Or another song called Hold My Beer.
And practice staring at pictures of people with no teeth, because you're going to be surprised if you don't.
Yeah, exactly.
I kid.
No, he's only half kidding. We've been there. Have any of you guys ever traveled to the U.S. at all?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Oh, you have? All of you guys, or just one of you, or both of you, or what?
No.
Well,
I've
been over there when I was like 15 years old, so that's like almost 20 years ago. I don't know about our bass. No, our bass player was there as well.
Yeah, he was in Miami, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not sure about the second guitarist though.
Okay.
He was in Canada. He was in Canada.
Oh yeah, he went over to
That
Canada.
does not count.
Gentlemen.
That does not count.
No.
Maybe he was in Seattle for,
Oh, we don't count Seattle as part of the United States anymore.
Okay. Seattle is also Canada. Okay. And I was there 2 years ago. 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2 years.
Okay. So you guys got a taste of how big this country actually is, and you could see.
Yeah,
it's beautiful, man.
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge, and to find, like I say, you got to get the different areas. A lot of bands won't even tour the West Coast because the cities are so far apart as far as to get to the next gig. To get enough people in there. They'll concentrate on East Coast, Southwest, and Midwest in order to get the word out and to get a lot of shows in a short amount of time.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't get that problem in Switzerland, but then again, I mean, Switzerland is just, I mean, it's like the size of LA or something like that.
Yeah, you could drive the highway for 3 hours and you're in a different country.
Yeah.
Right. And that's interesting to us, actually. Yeah. We don't get to see that. Well, quite honestly, if you go to the Midwest from the West Coast, it's like going to another country. It really is.
A true story.
That's no joke.
Well, just within our state, leaving where we live in far northern California. Just going to LA is like a different country.
Yeah, exactly.
It
really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
That. Yeah.
And we got 2 words for LA. Fuck LA. That's what. And I got a lot of fans down there, and I love those guys, but fuck LA.
Yeah. Well, it's a nice place to visit if you're not us.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we actually we love our people down there, and it's got a great scene. But yeah,
I mean, when you guys hit the stage, now I've seen a little bit of video. You guys don't have a whole lot of live video footage out there. Not from here recently, anyway. You got some stuff I saw from like years ago when you guys are played, but I haven't seen a whole lot of new live stuff. When you guys are live, I mean, what's the energy like in the room when you guys are on stage right now?
Fucking nervous, man.
Yeah, mostly it's fucking nervous.
Yeah, because the new stuff we wrote is way too hard for us to play, actually. So we kind of overdid it there, man. So it's every time it's like, oh man, I hope I don't fuck up this part and that part.
Oh god,
but
damn
it's becoming better each gig. So yeah. We're getting there. No, I love it, man. I love it. It's cool.
So, but the reception for the audiences has been well?
Yeah. I would say so.
Yeah, we are sometimes it's hard for us to realize during a show because we're not that kind of band that like huge circle pits and mosh pits are evolving within the audience. most of the time people are listening to us, and they might nod their heads sometimes a little bit. And you can't really see what exactly is going on within their minds.
But that's it's also a bit of a Swiss thing, We're kind of docile, I guess.
A little snobby. Well,
yeah.
It's interesting.
We've heard that before, actually.
Yeah, you're not the first Swiss band to tell us that, but it's interesting to me. You say your music's not really. They're not moshing to your. I'm listening to your music. I'm thinking this must be a crazy ass band going on that these guys are playing.
I got to tell you, that's got to be a regional, a country type thing, because here in the States, if it's a rock show, you can bring in an artist that is quasi country and they'll start moshing. They don't give a shit.
It's no joke. We went to see Steel fucking Panther.
And people were
Steel
fucking
Panther.
moshing.
And they were moshing to Steel Panther. I couldn't believe I was pissed because I didn't go for a mosh pit, but I was in one. It doesn't matter.
Metalheads here would fucking mosh to Harry Belafonte.
You can't mosh to Steel Panther because you have to admire them beautiful tits.
Thank you. That's why I went to the fucking show.
Just wanted to see some titties.
Exactly. And what's wrong with that? You know what they say, but you know what they say. Once you've seen one titty, you want to see the other.
Rest of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's so true.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're trying to play Switzerland, and you want to get into the surrounding area. What's it going to take for you guys to get out of that area, say to the UK or France or someplace a little farther out, a little far-reaching for you guys? Because I know a couple of you guys are family guys now, and that makes it even tougher.
Makes it difficult.
That makes it quite hard right now because those kids are all still little.
Yeah.
Pretty young,
Pretty young. And so that's going to take a while until...
I think the best approach would be like a tour that has like the shows close to each other. So can do like a holiday trip to France and Great Britain. So for a week, so they don't,
they wouldn't
away for too long.
Yeah, exactly.
So we had to compress it somehow into a short tour or something. That should be possible. I hope so. Yeah, at least.
On the topic of family and family members and being parents, are either of you parents?
No,
you're not. So
that's the reason they're on the show right now.
Exactly.
That's right. You got it, man.
Do the other band members?
Titties.
do the other band members bring their kids along to any of the shows or any of the rehearsals or anything like that?
Not yet. No, they're just too young. I mean, the oldest is like 4.
That's not too fucking young.
Perfect.
Yeah.
He's still 3. Yes.
Okay. Well, 3 a different story. Yeah.
He's going 4. So they're still young. But I guess if we give them like 1 or 2 more years, they will be attending shows. I guess. Yeah.
They better be.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
That's our future. At the moment, we got more kids than band members. So.
There's more kids, man.
Free labor. I'm just saying. Roadies in training.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
It goes a long way. I love it, man. Do you guys have any kind of a van at all that you're using for when you go down on a show?
A van?
Yeah, a band,
a van.
Oh, yeah, sure.
A lorry.
We got an old bus.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, we do.
No, it's not a bus. I mean, it's a van.
In Swiss terms, it's a bus. Everything is way smaller back here.
It's full of holes.
Yeah, full of holes. Exactly. Yeah.
Well, here's the inevitable question. We always ask this of people that have their own van or bus. Does it have a name?
I don't think so.
We call it the bus.
Just the bus?
The bus.
Yeah, I actually wanted to write free candy on the side. guys didn't want that, so yeah.
Someone's dying.
Here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to write free candy on the side, take a picture of it, send it over to us, and we're going to go fucking viral with this thing, all right?
All right.
And then
let's do it.
We got someone to bring a radiator to our show, so I guess we could make sure that our bus is being painted with free candy. That will go as well.
That would be awesome, man.
Hilarious.
Yeah. And then just a picture of one of you guys kind of poking your head out with your finger like, come over here, little child.
Oh, I see a lawsuit in the making.
I know,
this
right?
is amazing.
Yeah. On the new album, let's get back to the new album a little bit. War Within, good album, by the way. You did drop a video for The Lamb, which I don't want to say there's a strongest song on the album, but that might be the strongest song on the album. It's really good, pretty heavy. Lyrically, I think is really good. And your vocals, by the way, brother, solid. They really blend with your music really well.
Thank you. I think it's okay. You know.
Don't be humble. Goddamn right they're good. I'm a bad motherfucker.
Don't want to toot my horn too much there, but
it's something I've learned being in the public eye a little bit. If you don't toot your own horn once in a while, nobody's ever going to hear you.
Fair enough.
Right?
Fair enough.
You got the will to put it out there. You got to be willing to tout it a little bit. And I think it's there, brother. I think you sound good. Yeah, I appreciate you trying to be humble, and that's awesome. But you sound good.
But we're going to Americanize you and fuck the whole thing up. Yeah, don't worry about that.
You got to go out now and just with swagger and talk shit. Yeah, motherfucker.
That's right.
Have you heard The Lamb yet? Hear my fucking golden pipes?
He's going to be hated in his hometown by the time we're done with him.
Man, look at that arrogant son of a bitch. Holy shit.
This is why we don't visit you much.
Bitch with my vocals, man.
Yeah, so...
No, yeah, why not?
Well, you guys chose The Lamb as the first single, obviously, for a reason, but what songs do you guys... What's your favorite one to sing or your favorite song to play live? What's your favorite so far?
Oh, well, my favorite is actually, I like Never Ending a lot, but I also like Violent Delights. I guess Violent Delights is my personal favorite from the album, even though it's like for all of us, it's a very, very tough song to play live.
Right.
A lot of double kicks and fast guitars and whatever. So it's this song always cracks us up, man. But I love this song. To me it's one of the best.
Well, yeah, for me it's also Violent Delights because I like to see Dominik suffer. So so I make sure when we rehearse it, we have to play it like 3 times in a row.
Yeah, because someone
fucking
fucks
kills
it up
man.
every time.
Yeah.
Well,
let's do that again. Oh, thank you.
Well, you say it's your most challenging song to play, so that's obviously why it's your favorite to play then, right?
In a sort of way, yes, because I don't play metal because I chose it to be the easy way. I like to be challenged when playing drums, and this guy back to my side here, he was pushing me to my fucking limits the last 4 years.
Yeah,
I can tell you.
I mean, he came from a punk band. So
yeah, I
had a
playing
little
in
work to
punk
do
rock
there.
band
So.
before. I had no experience whatsoever in metal, and he just kept pushing me like, "Oh, you can do that," and I was like, "No, I can't." And after a couple of times, I was
just fucking do it.
And it's Violent Delights is a very challenging song. It makes me sweat my fucking balls off, but it just pays off because I think the song deserves it. Yeah.
That's awesome because you said something. We talked to another band from Switzerland a while back, and they were formerly a punk band, but they didn't find punk challenging enough to play as musicians, so they switched over to metal just because it was challenging. And I'm hearing you say the same thing there, Dominik, where it's a much more challenging style of music. Now, don't get me wrong. I love punk. I think punk's awesome. Sure. But musician-wise, it's way more challenging. And I think you should challenge yourself to be a better musician. You write better tunes that way, for God's sake. You grow that way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So good job on you, brother, for pushing him that way.
It was fun, though. I'm a sadist, man, so...
And next time Dominik says he can't do it, tell him not to be a pussy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change the tagline of our show to that. You know that?
Don't be a pussy.
Yeah.
Hey, I swear to
Those
God,
things can take a pounding, though. So,
Dream Shade is the name of that band.
Oh, that's
by the
right.
way.
Dream
oh
Shade.
yeah,
Dream
they
Shade.
do Melodef from the Italian part.
Yeah,
Switzerland.
yeah.
So when they
they're
were
great. Really
They
good
started.
band.
They actually started out as a punk band and switched over. They're fantastic musicians.
Well, it's funny though because we talked about this with them and several other bands, and certain regions keep cropping up in our camp.
Yes.
And the Swiss, everything they do musically is fantastic.
Right.
You know, so that's an interesting thing. I don't know if it's the attention to detail of the people there or the mindset. Whereas over here.
Swiss precision work, like
yeah, exactly,
like the knives. No,
like the knives.
We don't. we don't have that though. The clocks.
Yeah, just an attention to detail in general, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't have that.
No.
We'd love to, but no, man, we're not there yet.
I think it's the Swiss beer that drives them hard.
Oh, we have some great beer, man.
Yeah. Oh, we know. We know all about it.
Really great beer.
We got to get you guys over here to have some of our beer. We got some great local breweries here, man.
Yeah, I had some actually. I loved like the Moose Drool. Was it Moose Drool?
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, I love Moose Drool. That was really good.
And the Moose Drool beer's good too.
Yeah. Ew. It just dawned on me, man. It took me a minute.
I love that you guys are having a sense of humor and playing with us here. I appreciate it.
We love you guys too, man. It's awesome.
Hey, have you guys been on the air with any other American radio or podcast or anything yet?
No,
you're popping our cherry on this one.
Yeah, here we are.
We
popping
popped another
cherries.
cherry.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's what we do, baby.
Cherry popping daddies.
That's what we do.
Yep.
We love popping European cherries here in the United States. It's awesome.
Only problem is it's always dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah. Ugly dudes too.
Yeah.
Oh, stop
I was just gonna pull their picture up and show you what you did. I'm fucking with you guys.
Anyway, so is there anything we haven't talked about yet, guys? Do you want to talk about?
Well, I mean, we have a wider range of topics here. We talked about, like free candy and
yeah, we did. We covered a lot of ground.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Yeah.
Moose drool. Candy.
Yeah.
I think we're about got you. Yeah. I think we're good.
We're good.
Yeah. All
right. All right, guys. The band is Radwaste. The album is War Within. I suggest strongly, and so does Big Sloppy, that you don't be a pussy and you go out and get this album right away.
Yeah, absolutely. If you are a pussy, you may not want to listen to it, but for those of you man enough or woman enough,
yeah, there you go. All right,
go out and get a copy of The War Within.
Guys, tell the listening audience, where do they find your music? Where do they find your merch? And how do they connect with the band?
It's radwaste.ch or on Facebook, just search for Radwaste.
All one word, by the way.
Yeah.
And just look for whatever is glowing in a nuclear fallout. And
or 4 ugly faces.
Oh, come on now. Come on.
I'm playing with you guys. All right, guys. Thanks again for doing the show. You have been amazing guests.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
It was a blast.
The Swiss are great, man.
They are great.
Every time we have a Swiss band on, they're just a lot of fun. They have a great sense of humor.
Their sense of humor is evident up front.
Yes.
Yes. That's one of the great things about it.
And on top of that, they're great musicians.
Yeah, exactly.
They know how to write good tunes, and they're very humble about it.
Yeah.
And I love that, and I do appreciate it.
Interesting dynamic, right?
Yeah, it really is.
You like how saturated the region is with artists,
right?
And the lack of venues. And here we're like, there's so much great music over there. How could you not just have a different show every night?
I mean, exactly. Exactly. And hearing their music style, and the bands we've had on, they're all dynamically different.
Absolutely.
And these guys stand out on their own. If you're a fan of Megadeth or Exodus or anybody of that ilk, you'll love this band.
And that's kind of why I made the comparison to going back in time a bit. Yeah. Because it really did. When I first heard this album, it really kind of took me back to the Salad days of, oh my God, there's just so much great thrash metal out there.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to pigeonhole these guys.
No. But it's a modern sound, though.
It is.
That's
absolutely.
That's the difference. But you're right. They tie into that style of music.
Exactly.
And
it's
so
undeniable that that's the roots of it.
Yes. Yeah. And it's really good. It's super solid. And they're teasing about, their skills, but don't be fooled. Their fucking skills are good.
Let's get these guys blown up. Let's get them some love, Honest Brutality style. Go over and check them out. The band is Radwaste. The album is War Within. Stream it now. Download it now. Whatever it takes. Go over to their Facebook. Give them some likes. Their Instagram, their Twitter, anything you can find. Tell them we sent you. Thank you so much for hanging out with Honest Brutality. We really appreciate you. Do us a favor and go over to wherever you're listening to this, whether it be iTunes or whatever, especially iTunes. We don't understand how it works, but if you go over there and rate and review, we don't really care what you say. It helps us. So please do so. Give us a couple of stars and tell them what you think about something.
Don't give us a couple stars. Give us all the fucking stars.
That's right. You can also check us out on all of our socials. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Come over and hang out with us. We're always interacting and posting up fun stuff over there. You can always give us a call if you'd like.
Please give us a call. 530-962-0411. Again, that's 530-962-0411. Everybody's welcome at Honest Brutality.
That is true. And you can also find all of our merch. You can contact us via email, and you can find the podcast. The old episodes are archived all on honestbrutality.com. So come over there and check out all things Honest Brutality all the time. You can also check us out on Rock Rage Radio. We have 2 shows.
Yeah. Tuesday nights, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. You can listen to Center Stage with Honest Brutality, where we feature bands you've probably never heard of, but you will enjoy.
And check us out on Rock Rage Radio on Saturdays. That's 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. It's a 2-hour show where we play all kinds of artists from all over the world. Thanks again, everybody. Be good people. Take care of one another. And most importantly,
Hi, my name is Dominik.
And I'm Daniel.
And we are from
Radwaste.
And you're listening to Honest Brutality with our brand new song,
The Lamb.
metal!